Hello, and welcome back to the Efficient Skillet. My name is Willie, and I hope that you're doing extremely well out there. I know that I am. Today's cooking video is brought to you in part by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. For auto, home, and life, Texas Farm Bureau has received J.D. Powers' highest customer satisfaction among auto insurers in Texas for 8 years in a row and counting. Located at 900 Highway 59 Loop North in Livingston, give them a call at 936-327-2434. Today I'm going to show y'all how to make Mocha pound cake. Okay, so when it comes to making Mocha pound cake, the first thing we're going to do is take a half a cup of sugar. And to that half a cup of sugar, we're going to add 1/2 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Now, pound cake is a very heavy and rich cake, and most people just love this stuff. This Mocha pound cake is, you're just gonna love it, man. I mean, probably a lot of you out there has had that Bluebell Mocha ice cream. That's kind of what this is, except it's a pound cake. It's really sweet. It's got that good coffee flavor to it, real sweet coffee flavor, and it's just good. Okay, so you add your, you got your half cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of sweetened condensed milk. We're gonna mix those together. And then to that, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of real butter. Not fake butter, real butter. Don't ever use margarine or oleo or whatever in these cooking videos. Only use real butter. Real butter is superior in flavor, and it's just better for you. And we're gonna mix this together. Okay, with those items all mixed together, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And to that, we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And of course, we're gonna sift it all nicely down into there. And we're going to start to mix this together here. Okay, now that we've mixed this much, it's still, you know, way over thick, right? Okay. This is where the coffee is going to come in, the Mocha flavor. What we're going to do, I'll move this out of the way, is we're going to take 1 cup of milk. And to that 1 cup of milk, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of this instant coffee. And why this instant coffee? Because the granules in instant coffee dissolve. You want it to dissolve. You don't want to bite into your cake and have bite into coffee grounds, okay? You just want that coffee flavor. This Nescafe is real good. I recommend it. So you take 1 cup of milk, you add 1/4 cup of the Nescafe instant coffee crystals. And then you just sort of mix it together. And the crystals just start dissolving immediately in the milk. Now, there's still some more crystals down on the bottom. Some of them are a little stubborn about dissolving, but when we mix it all into here, everything just blends in and dissolves. So here's our Mocha flavor right here. We're gonna bring our flour back in, our mixture here. And what you wanna do is just add about 1/2 of this to this. And then start mixing it in again, of course. We don't wanna add it all in at one time. You're just not supposed to do that when it comes to pound cake. Okay, you got that much mixed in. Now we're gonna add the other 1/2 of it. There's those crystals that's stubborn. Just put them in there. Get my spatula. Here we go. And mix this together. This is a very rich coffee flavor. It's really good. sure to please anybody. And hey, this isn't decaffeinated coffee I'm putting in, so good for waking up too. Now, the last thing we're gonna add to our mixture here is I've got this, you can get this at Walmart or HEB or Dollar General, wherever, these coffee syrups. I've got here classic hazelnut. This is a sugar-free one. It doesn't matter. You can use regular or sugar-free. It's okay. We just want that hazelnut flavor. So I'm gonna take a 1/4 cup of that hazelnut flavor and add that to it too, the skinny syrup. Everybody likes hazelnut coffee. And we mix it all in. Okay, with our cake mixture all mixed up now, the next thing we're gonna do is I've just got this small Pyrex cake pan, and this is perfect for a pound cake, okay? And just to ensure that we get a beautiful flip out of the cake, it flips out of the pan with no problems, we're gonna spray it with this butter flavored no stick spray. Get the walls, get the bottom. Now that bottom, that's always the problem when it comes to cakes. Not that this would be a problem, but just to give yourself a little insurance that it doesn't stick to the bottom, I'm gonna take a piece of parchment paper, and what I did was I cut it to the size of the bottom of this pan, and we're just gonna lay it down right in there like that, and then right into that no stick spray. And then like that, we're gonna take our no stick spray and hit that parchment paper. There we go. Now we're ready to bring on the cake mix and put it into the pan. So we're gonna take our cake mix and put it in. Man. Boy, that's sweet and good. The coffee flavor with that hazelnut and everything, that cake mix, it's exceptionally good. All right, so here's our pound cake mix. I've got my oven preheated to 325 degrees. So at 325, put your pound cake in. And we're gonna let it cook for 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, it's been 40 minutes now, so let's check on our pound cake. And this pound cake is ready. Oh, baby. A little pointer, just since we're looking at this right here. During the winter months when you like to heat your house, if you're baking something in the oven and you take it out of the oven, people always close the oven. Don't do that. Turn your oven off. And just leave the doors open and get that heat out of it to help heat your house. In about 10 minutes, close the doors. Just saying. Okay, so here's the baby. She has been cooking for 40 minutes at 325 degrees. Now, before we flip her out of the pan, what you want to do, just to be safe, is just take your butter knife and just gently go around the edges. We want to get a good flip out here before we all flip out about how good this thing is. But just go around the edges. And then after you go around the edges, just let it set for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Then we'll do the flip test. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes now, so we're gonna, this is what I always call the flip test when you do a cake. Will it pass the flip test? So what I'm gonna do is take this cake and I'm gonna put it, well, I gotta get it in the camera, I guess. There we go. Let me zoom out some. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take this plate and just put it like this. And then we're just gonna flip it, maybe. There we go. Oh my goodness, you can already see it's it's already flipping out. And then you got that parchment paper there, so you'll just wanna take that off. Oh yeah, nice and steaming hot. Okay, so the last step to this whole thing is to, what we want to do is take the cake now and flip it upright, because that's how you're supposed to do a pound cake. Not supposed to have it upside down. So just gently, carefully turn it up like that. And there we have a mocha pound cake. Oh, golly. Oh, my goodness. Woo. That is such a rich cake. Oh man. Oh man, that's good. You can taste the coffee. You can taste the hazelnut. Now this pound cake right here, one thing I've always loved about pound cakes is they have kind of a crusty exterior shell to them, and then that soft, heavy inside, and it's just such a delicious combination. It's a very dense cake. The breading of the cake is heavy and dense. This would be great with a cup of coffee. Just saying, man. Looks like I'm gonna eat this whole thing right in front of y'all. Sorry. The whole piece of cake. Not the whole cake, maybe. Man, that's good. That is so good. I love coffee flavored desserts like Bluebell Mocha ice cream. And this right here, it's really good. Now, a lot of people, some people have different ways of doing pound cakes. They might want to dust it with powdered sugar on top. Other people might want to make a coffee flavored drizzle, that frosting that you drizzle all over it and eat it. So, you know, it's up to you how you like to do it. But if you want a good coffee or mocha pound cake, this is a good one. So anyway, we hope you like it and we hope you try it. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. If you want to comment, feel free to leave any comments below. And you can email us, efficientskillet@gmail.com. Make America great again.